Okay, we are live on my 70th birthday today, July the 31. How do you like my new hat? I thought it'd be like Michael Jackson or something today. Holy smokes. Linda, Raymond, this is where the party is. You should have brought a drink. I'm having iced tea or Tim Hortons iced coffee. Bring your favorite hat. uh, get some cake. I did bring a cake. I didn't cook it or bake it or bake it. I didn't cook it, but it's a rainbow cake. Look at this one. A rainbow style cake, and I got some numbers on it. The 70 down here comes from my sister and my niece had a birthday party for me last weekend. This was on the cake, so I got that. I'll light those up. And then I bought some of these here sparkler things today. And we'll have that. I don't, ice cream's probably not the greatest for me, but thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. It took me 70 years to get here. And yay! I should have got ones with whistles. These ones don't have whistles on them. So what the heck is going on? They make a little noise. The Dyson Crazy Adventure. Holy smokes, hang on. I got to get my thing out here so I can easily show you my cake and everything. Hang on. Okay. Now, I didn't get one of the whistles. Too bad. Don't know how that works, but anyway, I should have got a white glove. Michael Jackson hat and a white glove. You know what I mean? Christina. Thanks. Happy birthday. Like I said, it took me 70 whole years to get here. And now that I made it, time for a birthday party. Gina. Hi, Gina. Thank you for popping in. My favorite drink today is unfortunately Tim Hortons iced coffee. But get your favorite drink. Get yourself some dessert like pie or cake or ice cream. I got a cake here, a piece of cake that's multicolored like rainbow. And then I've got some candles I'm going to light up here. These ones here come from my sister's and my niece's birthday party they had for me last week. And then I got some sparklers for today. Yay! And then I went to the dollar store and I got these blow things, but I didn't read that they didn't have whistles in them. I guess I could whistle. But anyways, my new Michael Jackson hat for today. And what else did I get? Oh, the sparklers. The lights behind me aren't the greatest, but at least they'll work. Gina is in the house, right on. Christina. AJ. Well, happy birthday, me. Thank you. So this hat here, does this make me look cool or even slightly cold? Man, it's made out of, I don't know if you can see this, like it's plastic. probably put a teaspoonful of plastic in a mold and it goes poof, and it's all done. And Charlie, I didn't see Charlie coming in here. Boondocking with Charlie? Right on. Well, hello, all my family, friends, and neighbors. And you're supposed to be wearing a hat. I don't know if anybody wants to come up on the panel or not today. If you do, just say, yeah, sure, and I'll put you a link in there. I think this Wi-Fi here can handle it. I don't know. I guess you could check it out and see what's going on. And Bernae is in the house. Boondogging with Charlie's in the house. Charlie. Right on. Now, like I've been saying earlier, it's taken me 70 years to get this far in life. And here I are. So thank the Lord we made her. I don't know if it's any significance or not, but now officially my birthday, I don't know how people know that they were born at a certain time, but mine is supposed to be at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, and it is now 5 minutes after 12. Oh wow, I've been online on streaming 6 minutes, so another hour, and I'm officially, I don't know how, is that true? Is there a loss or a gain of minutes or seconds here and there? And I was born about 3 hours away, maybe 3.5 hours away from here. Or no, 2 hours, 2.5 hours away from here. So we could be close. Happy birthday drink. Cheers, everybody. Salute. Skål. Of course it's skål. It was in the fridge. Linda Barker, Brene. Wow, amazing. Gina and Charlie and Raymond is in the house. He's at work or something. He's just listening in. So great. And I do have my whistles. You can't make these into a whistle, can you? Somehow? And I couldn't get any. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking the stores around here could be my imagination, but I'm sure they're selling Halloween stuff and Christmas lights in some. Like, what the heck? I should have got bigger lights back here. You can't even see this side from the light from outside. And today we're having a heat wave. Hey, Timmy, my friend, my buddy, here's to you. Happy birthday. And right on. It's a heat wave here today. And I'm sitting right out in the heat. There's no shade. Otherwise, I got to go where there's shade. I don't get Wi-Fi. Okay, so what do you think? It is now August tomorrow, and I think I might go to Mexico this year for the winter instead of going to Vancouver like I usually do for 6 months. If any of you know me, I go to Vancouver in about October, November, stay there till April, back and forth for the winter. So Canada, it's the kind of the warmest, best place to go for winters. But this year I thought, well, what the heck? I'm going to go away for 6 months. I might as well go someplace I like where it's warm. So I decided, well, heck, I'll go to Mexico again, not where I got my teeth fixed. I was in Playa del Carmen, but I got a place I think I might rent out in Cancun. So I don't know. Everybody was saying, yeah, go for it. Why not? Yeah, I guess why not? I just have a couple of loopholes to jump through. I have to uh, find a place to park my vehicle for the winter. Okay, let me just go for that. Let me go this thing here, copy to clipboard, and we'll put a paste on this in there, and then put that up there. We'll see if that works. There's a link there. I think it got posted. If you want to come up onto the panel part here and say hi to everyone and push your channel, whatever, pop on up. And better make sure that you have your some sort of a dessert with you and a favorite drink. I don't have any bells and whistles today. I got these things, little blow things, but I don't have any whistles. So that didn't work too good. There was a lot of birthdays this week here. Um, V, call me V, is either had a birthday just shortly, or I was on one of the lives where they were doing a V birthday thing. So that was just a couple days ago. Yes, yesterday, the day before. So a lot of people's birthdays going around here. I guess if you look hard enough, you'll find a whole bunch. Yeah, no problem, Raymond. No problem. Just make sure you do your work, your job there. I just posted the link there just in case anybody is interested. Yeah, okay, here. Um, this is my deal. This is my deal here. I got sparklers with the 70 on top, and then this 70 on the bottom is their candles. I'm going to light those. Um, that comes from a birthday cake from last week, and then they're just on this cake I got the other day here. Can't see the there. It's like a rainbow cake. So that's what I got for my birthday cake today. No ice cream or nothing like that, but you paid. Oh, you did, Timmy. Oh, congratulations, Timmy, there on your 5,500. That's fantastic. So how do I find out that thing? Let me just. All my stuff was when my all my channel and all that stuff was hacked. It's some places I still go and I even still can't get in. Like it's amazing. It's whoever did that changed passwords here and there, and I didn't dare do anything myself, change passwords, because if there's a keylogger on there, they can see that. So oh, okay. I think I see. Okay, right on. Well, thanks. Thank you, Timmy. I appreciate that very much. Does it say how that? Yes. Well, I don't know how they. I guess I don't know how PayPal makes money, but they do somehow. But anyway, thanks, Tim, for the birthday gift. Appreciate that very much. Not gambling today or what? Yeah, the cake I got from a grocery store just down the street here called not Sobeys, Save On Foods. Maybe it was Sobeys. When you don't have to buy the whole cake, you can just buy pieces. Bernay, rainbows. Looks just like the cake. Exactly. Yeah, I went into PayPal. Tim, I saw it there. You pay $1 fee when you give somebody money in PayPal? Really? I thought PayPal works by if you give somebody money, no problem. But when they go to take it out, that's when they charge a fee. Anyway, so how come your chips command didn't work? What's going on? Is See, that comes from a different bot. Let's just see if that bot is working or what the heck is the matter? Last time it worked with no problems whatsoever. How about if I go to? Oh, tell me if you guys can hear this. Happy birthday! Could you hear that? Or I don't know if it plays back through the microphone, the computer or not. Okay, what was I going to do? Dashboard of. Oh, I can't leave there. How about if I go here and then I go to dashboard? Okay. Uh, oh, and maybe because I'm not logged in or something. That could be. Can hear it. Yeah, I downloaded a little file that said, "Hey, happy birthday! Hello, everyone. Hey, Tommy. Hi." Um, I'm trying to figure out why. Okay, continue with YouTube, Streamlabs. Click here and here. It shouldn't be that I have to have it on. Go to dashboard. Okay, let me just check out CloudBot. Is CloudBot working? Oh, it's not on. Why wouldn't I have that? That should have been on. That should have been on. Hi, Tommy. I'm wearing my favorite hat today, as you can tell. And my favorite drink today, unfortunately, is. There we go. I got the chips working there, Tim. My favorite drink today is Tim Hortons. My birthday drink, Tim Hortons vanilla iced coffee, full of sugar stuff for diabetics like me. And then what else? Let me show you my cake there, Tommy. This is my cake. Oh, yeah, just about on the floor. Hang on, hang on. Let me get rid of this here, get rid of this here. This is my cake for today. I got the candles from last week's birthday. My sister and niece had a birthday cake for me. I put 70 on the sparklers up on top here. If you could figure left and right, right and left. Sparklers. And then the cake itself. There. It's a rainbow. Full of sugar for a diabetic. Beautiful. And like I was telling everybody, it took me 70 years to get this far, folks, and I still have some hair. I cut it all off the other day. I had the barber cut it off, but I still have some hair. And if anybody does want to come up on the panel, hey, John Chalker is in the house. How you doing there, John, my friend? Okay. We have gamblers. A rainbow cake, yes. Yeah, Raymond was saying earlier, he was saying You got a booster seat not for this guy and what have you. He's finally old enough for age. And I said, yeah, but I can't find anybody to change my diapers. That's the whole point. The older you get, you know. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I do have hair. I discovered one thing though about hair. Not every baby, but a lot of babies have hair when they're born, right? So and no hair. We all have hair, but I mean, most on your head. So when you're born, you have hair on your head, and the older you get, that hair starts to migrate, and it goes down onto your face, and you get above your lip, and then on your cheeks and your chin, and on. Now you have a beard, and then as time goes on, the hair from up here starts to thin out and go away, and so hair moves. It starts up here, and as time goes on, it just slowly works its way down until you have none. So there we go. Oh, thanks, John. You could all kindly go to my PayPal station if you like. And it has to be in multiples of 70. just kidding. Riley's, believe it or not. What? They're in the house now too? I'm missing people coming in the house. I did put, well, let me just see here if that's still available. I'll put this in here again, just in case. Okay, I put a new link in there, and then as soon as I did that, somebody pops up in the basement. Okay, I guess we'll see. We'll see if this works there, John. I don't know if the Wi-Fi will handle it, but we'll give it a shot. Put that up there.
Happy birthday, my brother.
Yes. Now, how can I make this? There, that's a little better.
We're good. We're good. You're good. You're the birthday boy. You should be the biggest one.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, my brother. You know what it says in the Bible? When you turn 70, you are an adult in Christ. So that means you're older and wiser than me.
All right. Where does it say that? Does it say it's 70 exactly? 70?
Yes.
Really?
When you hit 70 years old, you are an adult in Christ. When you hit 80, it is pain and woe.
Oh, wow. I don't know where that passage is. I have to look that one up.
You'll find it.
Wow, yeah. So, like I was saying, it took me 70 years to get this far.
Hey, we both got the same haircut.
Oh, yeah,
Are you copying me?
Well, mine's a little
I went to a church function yesterday where they had free haircuts.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, what a minute. Paper Bag Nomad says, oh, religion talk. I'm out. No, we're not talking religion there, Mike.
No. We were just talking about the honor of the good book. Please don't leave because of me, my friend. I love you all.
Yeah,
it's a man's birthday, and he has much wisdom.
Well, I got a lot more to gain, I hope.
Well, you have a lot to give, my brother. You're always very giving. You know that.
Yeah.
You know, this month was my birthday, too. I was the 12th of July.
No way. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was born 1974.
Well, I'm July. I'm at the end, so I'm a Leo. Are you a Leo, or is that changed?
I'm a Cancer.
Okay.
I was born the 12th.
Somewhere in there it changed.
I was born July 12th, 1974.
Holy wow, you're just a little guy, young guy.
I'm a youngin, but I still honor my elders. There's three things my grandmother taught me, my Italian and Hungarian grandmothers told me. One, you don't disrespect your elders. If we find it, we will come back and we will haunt you and we will spank you. Even if I got to put a chair over your backside.
Yeah.
So I never disrespect my elders. You never know who's watching you.
Well, yeah. If it wasn't for your elders, you wouldn't be here.
That's right. If it wasn't for my dad teaching me, taking me to scouts and all of it, and yeah, bet you could see me better without that because of the light.
So, Timmy, I think you last time you told me, are you 60 yet, or what's the number you're at there? I thought you said you were 60, so you're 10 years behind me, and then retirement coming up or something. You were saying.
That's when usually it's the if he's in America, the legal limit for retirement is 60 years old, 65 years old.
Okay.
And it
58.
might have been raised. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
58,
yet. They're
58.
talking about it still in the in the Congress. You know how those guys are. They like to talk and get nothing done.
Yeah. Well, that's why they're in there. They talk and they don't say anything.
They talk and don't do anything. You know what? I have a suggestion. Let's get a congressman that doesn't talk and does something. Stop debating. Okay, one whole bunch of people go in there and they hold everybody hostage for a couple hours.
Okay, we got somebody, Tim in there. He must be lying. He said, I asked his age and he says 58, and then he says getting very close to 60, and then Tommy says it couldn't be possible he's 60, but then later on he says here, I'm retired 3 years ago, so that means you're 68.
Maybe he retired early. Because you can retire early at the age of 30 years.
Oh, wow.
You
Holy.
can retire early in the United States.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it is over there across the pond, over in your neck of the woods. Because I know you have universal health care and all that stuff. Hey, could you mind calling your councilman and have them come raid us? You got it good, man. Universal health care. You got almost all the stuff we got. But we gotta pay for our health care.
Yeah, I know that's the bad part. One guy, he had a saw accident and he cut his finger and his thumb off, two of them. And then he goes to the hospital and he says, well, for the money, he could only afford to put one back on, hundreds of thousands or thousands of dollars. And he says, well, put my thumb back on and just throw the finger in the garbage. You haven't got enough money. And if you didn't have the money, you got to throw the thumb away too. So here in Canada, well, at the moment, if I go and I have a back surgery on my back, I don't pay any money out of my pocket whatsoever, not a dime. I go get my operation, I in and out, and I don't pay a penny.
Yeah.
But we do pay for our medical somehow. I just don't know how exactly. But when you go to it's called a walk-in clinic. You walk in and say, I got this and this wrong with me, and they'll look at you. That's all free. It doesn't cost, and I can go anywhere in Canada and do that. So our
that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. Hey, can you mind telling your prime minister to come here and take us over? We'll surrender peaceably. All you have to do is promise us free health care, and we'll surrender peacefully.
You want
all the United.
You want our prime minister to come there and govern your country? You can have him. A lot of people here don't like him. Trudeau, they don't want Trudeau.
No, we're asking the country to come in. And you know how a country comes in and tries to take over another country?
Yeah.
I know you guys would be gentlemen's gentlemen. Hey, man, hey, you hoser, we're taking over your country. Oh, good, free health care. Let's have tea and sit down. We'll have a good time. See, your military would be the polite military, you know?
So there are some states in the states that have no tax. How do they? How does that work? Does that? How come?
Oh, that's a mess.
Oh, they don't pay income tax.
Yeah, but they pay tax on everything else.
Okay. Oh, well, that's what I mean. They must pay for it somewhere.
Okay, if you don't get an income tax, they have sales taxes. Like, okay, there's one state I've heard of. It has a 6% sales tax, right? Now, and a 9% home tax. If you own a home, you have 9% home tax.
Oops, I spelt it wrong. Is heist Heist?
It's nice to see you, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering where you've been.
Well, I mean, you must know the story. I've had my channel and my everything was hacked there. I couldn't get
Yeah, I
on
heard
it.
about that.
Yeah,
Someone
I
told
couldn't.
me that. I was going, what the heck happened? The nerve.
So the way I
Somebody,
look at
some
it is
hoser grabbed your channel.
the way I look at it is I was in Mexico when this happened, and I'm pulling my hair out because I lost my channel and I can't talk to anybody. I couldn't communicate with anybody. I couldn't tell anybody. But after it was all over and I get back to Canada, 3 weeks later I get my channel back. But everybody I've seen after that, and they said, "Hey, long time no see. Where were you?" They didn't even know that was going on. I lost all my hair. So it's like the people that are subscribed to me didn't even know my channel was hacked. So
They
anyway,
must have not have done anything. You know what I'm saying?
well, I'm not too important. Oh no, they took over my channel and they added 6 videos that were like copyright video. They added videos. They were trying to do things, but Google finally said, "Yeah, okay, we believe you. We'll stop them from doing other things." So
Hey, it's just like what was going on with a couple of our other sisters. You know, these bad doofuses try to pick on you know, Alley Cat, right?
yeah,
Someone tried to bother her too. And I love Alley Cat. She's a sweetheart. You know that. And also Victoria.
Tommy wins more money than me again.
You know Victoria, right? The
I
one who
think.
plays the flute and all of that and reads the stories on her channel.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
She was having a problem back then too. And I said, oh, this ain't going to happen. So I was on Alley Cat's channel about a couple of weeks back. Some guys got in there, tried to make trouble, right? So I standed my ground. You know how I'm a stand my ground type of guy? I standed my ground and I pulled my machine gun and I started shooting back. Alley Cat said, John, if you want, I could just cut him off, you know? I says, I got this, let me handle this. 20 minutes of it, I went like this to Alley Cat. Look what I did. I went like this, right? She went, okay,
Okay.
I got you. You know what that means, right? That's the universal thing for cut them off. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
the.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna see what happens if I try to light these things.
Oh no, not inside. Those are sparklers. They'll make your rig explode. I hope not. I hope we don't have a boom.
There we go, guys.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vanman. Happy birthday to you.
Right on.
And many more.
Oh yeah, always many more. Thanks, John.
You
Okay, let me just see one more.
know, I'm on my church choir. You know that, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. No,
Yeah, I'm on my church choir. So I kind of, aw, those are beauties.
that was from these numbers are from my cake from last weekend. My sister and my niece had
Aw,
had a
that
birthday
was
party,
nice of them. That was really nice of them.
and there's my cake, my rainbow. So
Well,
yay!
you're lucky,
Happy
dude.
birthday, number
In
70.
the United States, you know what the rainbow flag signifies, right?
No,
I won't say it. You might get somebody upset on your channel.
oh
So
yeah,
I
you don't
won't
want
say
to.
it.
Hang on, I gotta find a
Grab
spoon.
a fork.
Here we go. This is the taste test. Orange and yellow.
It's just gonna be a butter cake, dude. Gonna be a butter cake with gonna be one of those yellow cakes, I bet, with with the coloring.
Yeah, is the coloring safe to eat? Must be. Wow,
No, food coloring. Food coloring is safe to eat.
it is.
Yes. And for people with diabetics, it won't hurt you that much. Because they in colored cakes, they can't add any extra sugar than just 5%.
Oh wow.
Because in the food coloring, there's sugar in it already.
Well, I can't taste any difference between the color. Like green might be a certain flavor, orange might be a different, but it tastes the same
No,
to me.
food coloring is only green coloring. There's no flavoring to it. See, when they have to do, if they want something done like that, they got to put the extract in it. And that
Oh,
costs more money. That costs more money.
there we go. I had some cake.
Aw,
Birthday cake. Wow.
yeah, that's cool, my brother. You are okay.
Well, good thing
Nice
it only
to
happens
see
once
you,
a year.
though. And I'm
Eh?
happy that you got your channel back.
And then I
And if
said,
you got a problem, then I got a problem. You understand? That's how I am.
well, when I lost my channel, I'm one guy out of the whole earth. Millions of people, right? Billions. And I'm complaining and pulling my hair out and telling Google, like, how come you can't help me? Blah, blah, blah. But I never thought about they're probably helping thousands of people at the same time, not just me. So when you look at it, you got to look at it like you're not the only one. There's thousands of people.
Because
So
we
you
got
get
all
it.
these hackers running all over the city thing. You know that.
Well, the hackers are actually protected more than normal people. Like they were, yeah, my channel got hacked, but they wouldn't even let me get it back because you have to prove who you really are, and that's not easy to do. You, you can't go on a telephone and talk to them. It's all by text, and they can't just say, "Okay, you lost your channel. Here, take it back." They have to prove who you are because it could be the hacker trying to get it. So finally, after 3 weeks, they said, "Yes, we believe you." Finally, and they let me get back in. So I got so many blockers on my channel now that it would take 100 years to crack that thing.
Hey, don't worry about it. You know why they looked at what they put up probably, and they look at your past stuff, and then they had to look at your. You know what I'm saying? That's what took so long.
Thanks, Tim and Linda.
Tim, our brother, and
He's my southern brother.
mhm. And I'm your Connecticut brother.
Well, there you go.
I'm from the U.S. You're my Canada from Canada.
Oh, hey, well, see, I don't know if you guys know Tim or anybody there. Do you
Yeah,
know?
I know Tim. I talk to Tim all the time.
Yeah, I know, but does
Hey
anybody
Tim,
follow?
how you doing, man? Because
Does
every
anybody
time they have one
follow
of those,
Paula? I think the Paula Palooza is on right now or something. I saw a video of it. And who's up there? Nate? So it could be over by now. They had the
well,
road.
usually they go for about a week. Usually those meetups go about a week.
Yeah. Yeah, and this one's up in Canada here in Saskatchewan.
So that would mean today would be the last day.
It could be, yeah.
Because I know for a fact, like a friend of mine went over to Redhead Riding Hood. She went over to one of them, and she stayed the whole week. They had a ball.
Oh. So Brene, or no, wait a minute. Is it Brene says that's good, Wayne. So you have a Facebook problem and they can't get it back? That's amazing. I don't know how Facebook works, so that might even be
Facebook is the same way. Did you know Facebook is owned by YouTube?
by Mark Zuckerberg.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And guess who owns YouTube? Google.
Yeah.
Google owns YouTube.
You see, that's what I mean. When you have a YouTube channel, in order to go there and work on that channel, edit it, put your files up, put up your videos, whatever, you have to have an email address that controls that. And usually your email address is a Gmail account. So when somebody hacks your YouTube channel, it's not just your YouTube channel, it's your Gmail account. Once you get your Gmail account back, you got your YouTube channel back. You see? So in order to get your YouTube channel back, you don't talk to YouTube at all, you talk to Google. Because Google owns YouTube. So you go to Google, tell them you want your Gmail account fixed, and once they fix your Gmail account, you're back in your. But it took me 3 weeks. Some people take just days. It took me 3 weeks to get my channel back.
Yeah, I know. One girl told me that her account took. They had to look at because the guy changed the picture and everything.
Oh yeah. There's actually a graveyard of all websites that have been hacked, and they call it the YouTube graveyard. And there's thousands and thousands of channels that are just sitting there with no videos, no nothing, no subscribers, nothing. Nobody can use them anymore. They're just sitting there dead. If you can't get in, you can't delete them. Like I couldn't even get in and delete my channel when I wasn't in control. I can go look at videos and watch them, but I couldn't edit anything. I couldn't go in my back door. Like so. Yes, I'm Brene. Brene, yeah, I know.
Well, it's nice to see you, and it's good to wish you a happy birthday, my brother. I'm going to go down here before my phone starts overheating, okay?
Yeah, no problem, John. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, because I'm trying to keep this baby cool with this little fan here, but I don't think it's working because I can feel the back, and she's starting to go. I can feel it. All right, so if I can get the array up and running quickly, I will come back a little later, okay?
All right, sure. Thanks, John.
All right, you have a blessed one.
Okay, thanks. And okay, Brene, yes. Yeah, my uncle sent me a email one day and said if you see any messages or what have you from Facebook, he said disregard those. Somebody hacked his Facebook thing. So I don't I do have a Facebook account, but I don't think it's ever been hacked that I know of. Just my Gmail account was hacked. And that Gmail account, for me, controlled a lot of things. I used that Gmail account to get into other websites and what have you. And it was hair raising. But Tim, thanks very much, Tim, for everything. Appreciate it very much. Whether you're retired or not, I don't know, but yes, I am Bernie. My name. That is my name. My name is. That is my name. Okay, hang on. I gotta get this here antenna. Oops. And probably cut right off now, huh? I don't know. Beep, 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 beep. Well, I think I'm still on. You are retired for real. Okay, well, I guess, I don't know if it's in Canada. I guess you could retire at any age. If you got the money, you can retire early, but you don't get paid for retirement until 65. And then there's two wages you can get in Canada. There's CPP, Canada Pension Plan. Uh, Everybody gets that. If you paid in while you're working through there's that money sitting in there. That's, I guess, well, whatever you get to collect. They give you so much a month, and then the old age pension. And it's nice when you can, like you said, the military. If you got other insurance money from somewhere else, you see my computer's beeping away. Is it still connected? What's going on? And I don't have any of that, so I'm living on a very, very limited income. Very limited. And I try to be as frugal as I can, and I try to pay forward as best as I can. And it doesn't always have to be like money wise. Sometimes I can give somebody food or something. That's what I do. You have a good retirement income, and my house is all paid off. Yeah, that's nice. See, my vehicle I live in is paid off too. So if you got payments to make also on top of it, then it gets tough. I mean, I know a lot of people that have payments to make still. They're living, in their vehicle. So it just takes something big to happen, and that's it. Yesterday, I met a couple in the parking lot. They brought their vehicle over from Germany. Great big, huge military truck with a box on the back. It was a flatbed. He put a box on the back. Great big, huge tires. They come up to about my neck. They were big tires on that thing. He said it cost him to go from Germany to Halifax. If anybody knows where Halifax is, Germany to Halifax cost him €5,000 to get that vehicle there, which is what, 7,000 Canadian dollars. I have a good retirement income, and my house is all paid off. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, sometimes it's hard to pay off, isn't it, Tommy? When you got, it seems like never ending. Well, at least in the DoorDash thing you do there, sometimes the tips are pretty good. If you can get pretty good tips. It was paid if 12 years ago. It's paid off. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, if you don't got no mortgage payments to make, that's good. I got all these whistle things, 8 of them or 10 of them. Not whistles, little party things. No whistles. No work. My daughter was doing DoorDash. The patrons here are poor tippers. Yeah, and if you go looking on, Tommy, go looking on YouTube for DoorDash. Not we don't want to pick on DoorDash, but any of those delivery services that do that. Sometimes the people won't give you eating your food if you don't tip them. Like the lady rings the bell and she says, "I drove a long way to deliver this. I want an $8 tip." So the lady in the house says, "Well, no, I already paid," and what have you. So that she takes the food back with her, or whatever the problems are. I mean, I realize they're driving and all that, but I don't know how DoorDash works or skip the dishes or whatever those kind work. I don't know how they get their money or how they pay. Is it all on tips how that works? Or but yeah, if you don't tip very well, and it's another thing I learned about going to Mexico. All the people trying to suck you in for money, like come here, come here, come here, do this, do that. Like, yeah, you want to stay clear of all that stuff. But when you do go into a restaurant or something or a bar, and you're sitting in there, and the waitress, the waiters or waitresses are waiting on you, that's when you want to like tip, even generously, like a few bucks. Give them a few bucks because they don't make much money, especially like downtown areas or so, and they'll really look after you really well if you start tipping, and they will remember you. That woman is unprofessional. I don't tip much anymore. Actually, I very, very rarely will tip, though. I do pay forward things, but I very rarely will tip myself. And sometimes they're watching over your shoulder, and you think, well, they're probably looking at me and think, "Oh, what a guy! He doesn't even want to tip anything." Like, what is 10% of your $20 meal? Like, it's like a couple of bucks. Like, but still, I don't know. Some of them sometimes they don't even deserve a tip. Yeah, I don't know how DoorDash and all those work. Like, so okay, you get a hamburger, it costs you $5 for a hamburger when you go to pick it up at A&W or something. So you don't handle any money part, like at the place you pick up. But when you order that particular burger as a person that's ordering it, do they pay that $5? Because it would be useless for that hamburger to be $5. A DoorDash guy comes and picks it up and delivers it to you, and the guy that gets it paid $5. The DoorDash guy makes nothing. So how do you? I mean, is that only tips then that they're relying on, or is that burger cost that person more to begin with, and then the DoorDash guy takes his share out of that? This used to be around. I just squeezed. You get paid per mile. Oh, okay. So who cares how far you drive? Well, I guess the farther you go, it's more wear and tear on your vehicle. But yeah, you got to know your gasoline prices. Is it worth it? Is gasoline? Is it worth it? $1 a mile? I usually tip 25%. What is the normal kind of percent tip? Like 10% or 15? This is a plastic hat. It's not even cloth. It's hot, and I'm sitting in the sun, and it's 34 degrees outside, 32. Celsius inside here. Oh, wow. I'm the other way. I eat out lots. Too much. I have a stove right there. Stove. I don't have an oven, though. I would like to have an oven for certain things. But I have a stove right there. And sometimes it's just quicker to go and get something already made. You know what I mean? $10 for gas cost. A tip, 10% for gas costs. Yeah, okay. You thought 20 was the norm. I guess maybe it all depends on where you are from here anyway. Most of the people, even on the machine when you pay by credit card, there you can just by picking a number you can pick a certain percentage of, and I think the lowest one is 15%. Then you can pick 30 something, and you can pick more percent by just pushing a button. Standard tip should be 15. Yeah, well, most of those machines for here anyway, when they punch in your number and how much you got to pay, the first thing that comes up is you want to leave a tip, and usually it's by you press 1 for this, 2 for this, 3 for this, and I think the lowest is 15% or something, which is not bad, but I don't know. I don't know why. I'm not a tipper. I think you're gonna have to do like excellent service before I tip anything. And I didn't even tip in Mexico because I never even thought about that, and I knew how much money, like usually how much the public how much they make, unless they're working in a certain like the richer sections there. But their poverty must be, I don't know. So my rainbow cake, happy birthday cake, orange and yellow. Go right to my tummy, fella. Can't eat the icing though. I might as well eat a spoon of sugar. Yeah, and there again, minimum wages, Tim, probably in the States is different maybe for each state. I think it's probably different in all across Canada too, but minimum wage in Canada, I think, well, here in Alberta, anyways, is I think pretty high. It's something like $15 an hour Canadian. It's pretty good. It's pretty good money. I mean, yeah, can't make a living on it. All right, Timmy, thank you for popping in, my friend, and thanks for the birthday gift. Appreciate it very much. Um, just so that you know, I do pop in and watch. I watched your last one about your table thing, making more making more things work a little better for you. So that was a good one. Okay, Timmy, again, thank you for popping in, my friend. At Buffalo WW, we will see how well people tip. She has been having trouble finding a job. So bad that she went back into the military. Oh, wow. How old is she? I don't know if we want to get into this, but I saw one YouTube thing where this waitress, both times she did this, wore the same clothing and not trying to look, scantily scantily. Normal. Thanks, Tim, again for popping in. Trying to look a little more sexy than one is sort of a plain Jane kind of a look, and the other one was a little bit more curvature. Not not something where it would turn guys' heads. You know what I mean? But and the the tips that she got were like 5 times the amount when she dressed like that as opposed to dressing the other way. So for a woman, not for a man, he could take off all his clothes and he'd lose customers. But for a woman, dress a little bit more. You don't want to say sexual, if you know what I mean. uh, that that stuff sells. Let me tell you. If you want tips, she's 27. Oh, wow. Later, Tim. Thank you for popping in, my friend. He hit up my. You see, and I usually. How come I didn't get notified? Usually my phone goes ding when somebody goes to my PayPal thing. And then if you don't go, see now that I'm not using, oh, now my phone makes a funny noise. If I'm not using Streamlabs, then it doesn't even go, their name doesn't register. So anyway, we got promotions, we got Facebook and social deal there, so that's nothing. Oh, here, service. You've got money, it says. But it didn't. Oh, thanks, Tim. Thank you very much. And because he's from the U.S., the difference in exchange is like you give $1 and I get 100. That's how much the Canadian dollar is so bad. Oh, boondocking with Boomer. Provocative. There we go. That's the word you're looking for. Not sexual, just provocative. That's how you got to dress. And you are guaranteed to get tips. What do you know? Mobang is in the system. Thank you, Tommy, for typing that in. And it does work. Look at that. Lance. How you doing there, Lance? Yes, the funny hat. I look like this movement and all. This is Michael Jackson. No, it's the old birthday today. It took me 70 years to get this far, Lance. 70. Count them. I can't even count those on my fingers anymore. But, and then I go to the dollar store and I get myself my beautiful hat and my whistles, but there's no whistle. They just go in and out. You are doing good. Yes. I seen you there a couple of days. There's so many birthdays this month. V. Call me V. I was there. I did get to pop in. I was at a place called Drumheller, which is like in the Badlands. So where I was, there was not even any service at all. So flaky here and there. So I got in to say hi. But then when I got back to Medicine Hat, then the live was on and I got to go in. So I popped in for a little while and said hi. That's the kind of whistles we got. And my cake, Lance, had these sparklers on top. They're already burnt up. 2 sparklers on top of my cake. And the cake that I got for today, it's already been eaten. I lit up the candles. It was a, can't see with the light, a rainbow cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. 5 colors. I bought all this stuff from the dollar store, cheap, But I get eight of these little. They're not even whistles though. They're cheaped out. They just blow out, and I'm the only one here, and I got 8 of them. I could put one in my mouth and one in my ass. We could get a real good tune going. Got those, and then I got the sparklers. The cake I got from like a Safeway store or a grocery store, where you don't have to buy the whole cake. You can just buy a piece of, which was nice. Still full of sugar for me, being a diabetic and all. Oh, I was looking at my phone on the notifications. Maybe there's no notification turned on. PayPal. Let me just see here. Marcus unread. No. Too hard to find right now, but somewhere I'm gonna have to go make it so that there's a notification. Armchair Wanderer. Well, hello, my friend. How you doing? And thank you for the happy birthday wish. I don't have my my PayPal link going across the bottom there, but if you're so inclined to, I think it's Nomadic Vanman at PayPal me. I mean, if you want the link, but it has to be in multiples of 70, like 70 cents. I guess $7 would work. 70. But it has to have 7 in it. So feel free. Bernay, what does she say here? Oh, look at all the cake and the stuff. I can't quite see that. So anybody out there, do you guys know what poutine is? Do they have that in the US? Or is that just a Canadian thing? That's got to be kind of worldwide. Poutine. I love poutine. But, you know what? I love poutine a lot. But the whole problem is, being a diabetic, I never ever took my sugar readout after. So I did one day. I took my sugar readout before I ate one helping of poutine, and then I did it 2 hours after the poutine. And if you're a Canadian, the meters in the U.S. read, I don't know, millimoles or whatever. The numbers are way different. My number, if you see a number like 5 or 6 in that range, you're normal. If you eat something, it should go up to about 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 2 hours later start coming back down again to a normal 5 or 6. Well, when I ate that, when a diabetic eats food you're not supposed to, it'll go up from, if you were sitting at 6 or something, you're usually higher, 6 or 7, you eat something you're not supposed to, it'll go 18, 19, 20 in the 20s. So when I ate this poutine, it was like 25. That's very, very, very high. And then 2 hours later, which when it's supposed to come down again or starting to come down, it was still 25. So poutine and me don't get along very good at all. So it must have been the cheese on there. For one thing, cheese is not good for diabetics. And the gravy, even the fries. So the whole dish is not the greatest, but it sure tastes good. I love poutine. And thank yous all for the birthday wish. The big 7-0 today, and it took me 70 whole years to get here. And it was a bumpy ride on the way, sometimes, but we got here. And you know, when I was a teenager growing up, and I was born in 1952, right? I don't know if you guys did this. You were born before 2000. And in the year in the 60s, maybe in the 70s, when you're old enough to, and I'm thinking, well, how old will I be in the year 2000? You try to figure that out. How old? Wonder if I can make it to that long. And then how old will you be then you watch a movie like 2001, A Space Odyssey, 2010. And then 2001 came along, and science is not even near that. What a waste of a movie, man. Armchair Wanderer, thank you, my friend, for coming in. It has been, man, a long time since I've seen you. Do I have your name written down? I know I do somewhere, my friend. But where are you? I got a book here full of stuff. Bruce, how come I can never remember your name, Bruce? That was my late brother's name, Bruce. I have to equate that somehow with an armchair wanderer. He wasn't an armchair kind of wanderer guy, so I can't equate that with the name. And you see, it would take me 20 times to if I met someone, it takes me 20 times to tell me their name before I could remember it. I'm not very good at names. It's like a lot of people. I can remember your face forever, but I'll never remember your name. So I've tried to use this name associate with something, and I can remember then sometimes. For example, in Vancouver, there was this guy. He had this thing around his waist with bird food in it, and he'd be walking down the streets throwing bird food out, and the flocks of birds would be following along behind him. He was a bird feeder, and his name was Peter. So I equated Peter, the bird feeder. So now to me, that way, I'll never forget his name. It's just, I don't know. I have to associate that with that. So anyway, armchair wanderer, Bruce. I'll have to figure out how to equate that with something to remember that name. And some of the armchair wanderer is not bad. I've bumped into some people channels names that I can't even pronounce. I guess probably they were from maybe a different country or something. I couldn't even pronounce their channel name. So I am back. My channel's back anyway. I got to do some artwork on the front page so that it looks more like Nomadic Vanman stuff. But anyway, what do you think? Do I get a yay or do I get a nay for going to Cancun, Mexico for the winter? Should I or should I not? go to Cancun for the winter. Not only the weather is much warmer, of course, uh, but if you go to another country and I've been to Cancun several times, but if you go to a country and then a place where you haven't been, it's always a nice, take you a long time to, to discover everything. Yeah, Tommy, I do want to go, except I have one, maybe two loopholes that I got to get through in order to do it. Because I live in a van and it's 300 kilometers away to the airport to fly to Cancun, what do I do with my van? I don't live in a house. I can't park it in the backyard. And when I go to Cancun, I'll be paying rent. I don't want to pay rent here and there. So if I could park my van somewhere, and I don't know any place I could park my vehicle. That's the thing for all winter. That you would think would be easy to figure out. Now, yes, they do have parking spots. You can rent a spot where they have all kinds of RVs, and you just go there and park. And some of them are cheap, like $1 a day, $30 a month. That's not bad. I wouldn't mind doing that. I do have relatives here. I don't know if I even would bother asking if I could park near there. I don't think they'd want to have my van parked where they are, especially big thing parked like that there. Yeah, it's in the winter. It's probably a big eyesore anyway. Uh, so finding a place to park my vehicle. Then there's the idea is I have to sleep in here until the very last day, until I have to get to Calgary to get my flight. And usually the flight leaves in the afternoon. Yeah, like noon. So I'm going to have to stay there in Calgary at a hotel. That's neither here nor there. So the night before, I go on the 2 nights before I get to the airplane. That will be my last night in the van. The next night will be in a hotel in Calgary. Then on the plane. Once I get to Cancun, I'm okay. And I have apartment there. I have a apartment there ready to go. And then coming back would be the same thing. I come back to Calgary, I have to get a shuttle bus from Calgary to Medicine Hat to where my van is. That'll be next spring. So there's just that. Mostly, I guess it is where I could park it, and then being able to stay in it until the last. So when I get up the next day, I get a shuttle ride to Calgary to the bus terminal. Now I could drive myself to Calgary, take this to Calgary, and have it sitting somewhere in Calgary. I get a parking lot somewhere, or add in the paper, has anybody got a garage or a backyard that they're willing to rent out? Yeah, I do have your stickers, Tommy. They're up on the wall up there. I don't have my other camera plugged in, but hang on. Let me get rid of this thing. So I must have your address too, I guess, if I sent you some. But, okay, up here, I don't know if you can even see that, because I can't see what's showing up. But there's your sticker up there, She Devil Adventures. Yep. So they did come. And I do have them. Now, I don't know if you sent me multiple of, but I put one up there anyway. Wow, this is just regular plastic. Probably 2 cents worth of plastic, but hot. Hot. Yeah, I do want to go. And I do have relatives here, but they're not probably willing to take my vehicle. That Did you ever get stickers I sent to Medicine Hat address? You betcha. Thereafter, when I went to Vancouver, I never thought about that. People were sending me stickers to Medicine Hat. I couldn't get them. Well, my friend, I just told him to keep my mail. Why? So all the stickers they were expecting to get back, I couldn't send. Oh, I think I did. I showed you them anyway. I have another web camera that I can pick up and show, but I don't have it hooked up right now. Right now, but yeah, I have a little bit of sticker thing there. I have 100 stickers still here. Would like to give to someone. If you don't have any of my sticker, please, by all means, go to my email thing and send me your address. I will ship you out. No problem there. I must have sent some to Tommy. I'm not sure about Brene though. But if you are looking for one or if you need one, some people don't like to give out their actual home address. They give someone else, like a post office box or something. They have other address. Yeah, I do need. I need to start sending out stickers myself. I did send out some to you guys. Probably know him, Ron from Ron Sees America. He kept giving me an address. He says, "I want some of your stickers." He'd give me his address. I'd send them out. Then I'd see him again sometime, and he said, "I never got your stickers." So I sent him out another package. He sent me his address again, and finally I started 3 times, and I got him back 3 times, saying that that address was not right. It was no such place. And I told him that. I saw him online here and I said, I sent to that. Here's the address I've been sending to. Is it wrong? And he says, no, that's the right address. So I tried again and they wouldn't go. I need your email address again. Last couple of times, email was not going out. Ron just gave up his apartment, so he is on the road. Oh, I thought he'd done that a while ago. Okay, Brene, I'll type it in here for you. If you're looking for mine, if you're looking for Tommy's, Nomadic Vanman number 1 at G. See, this was my email address that was compromised, and this Gmail address runs my YouTube. So that's why I couldn't get in my YouTube because my Gmail address. Make sure it's spelled correctly. Nomadic Vanman, and then somebody has Nomadic Vanman at gmail.com. What a guy. He takes my email address. So I have to have the number 1 there. So, anyways, Nomadic Vanman 1 at gmail.com. It will be private. So if you send me your address, just know that it's a. I won't share it with anybody. It's a private deal. So, and I have been using StreamYard, and I think I don't know. I paid for Streamlabs, but once you pay for something and it seems like oh well. What a wonderful piece of software in one way, and a piece of garbage in the other way. Michael, hang on. We got some stuff here. Oh, I didn't know whether. Sorry, Brene, I didn't know whether you were asking for mine or Tommy's email address. I'm not that popular of a guy, anyways. But anyway, Michael. Happy birthday! Thanks, Michael. Right on, brother. Brene. Oh, where's my pen? So, Brene, did you want a Nomadic Vanman sticker, or does that turn your stomach. I can send you one out. There's no problem there. So what about right in front of this here? So where is your at? Oh, fairy dust to fly. The number 2 fly at gmail.com. Bernay. Fairy dust girl. Okay, cool. Gotcha. All right. Get your drink, your favorite hat, your cake. She's a 7-0. Happy birthday party today. Am I feel like I got to be more excited or something. My email address is so on and so forth. I need to set up a post office box or something. I don't want my home address shown on screen. Someone did that once, and so now I know. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you don't like people don't like their address on screen. You send it through email; it should be okay. Oh, Nick P is in the house. How you doing, my friend? Where are you these days? Both of them. Both. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, there you go. That's one way to connect. You know you got an email coming. That way you know. Yes, please. Wow, there's a lot of chat going on. You look good for 70. Well, I still got some hair left. It's not much on the back, but like most people, like I was saying, Nick P. Nick P was doing a lot of traveling there at one time. No, it's Ferry. If you guys are not subscribed to each other, please, by all means, do so. You should be. Don't forget the S. What? Don't forget the S? Nick P. Wait a minute now here. Very nice. Blah, blah, blah. Go up. Where is that? Don't forget the S. Both. I don't know where the S went. Happy birthday. Oh, where's my little. Can you hear this?
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I had my cake, lit my candles, had some sparklers on the cake. I had these things, got them from the dollar store. These things. Oops. Let's get over in the 7 in the right spot. Oops. Hang on. Get out of the way. Get your fat head out of the way. 70 sparklers. They look good for a few seconds. Okay, I'm missing something here. Oh, no, wait. Charlie Grace is in the house? Wow. Oh, wow, I'm missing a whole bunch of things here. Bree, hi, Wayne, happy birthday. Busy with work, but wanted to pop in and say happy birthday. Thank you very much. Where's my little thing here?
Happy birthday!
Right on. It's nice to see you people talking here and chatting away. Yes, 7-0, the big one. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, that's what I do too. Sometimes you put everybody in there, so you cover them all, cover all your bases. How do you like my new hat? I came on as like this here, like Michael Jackson, made out of your cheap, simple plastic. Look at this thing. But this is my birthday hat for today, and I got these. I don't know. I didn't look good enough. They were supposed to have a whistle in there, and I put some lights up in the back. I guess at night you'd be able to see them better than in the daytime, but they did have those long pointed ones, but I thought this hat would be better. I could wear this all the time. You know, when I just walk around out in the street, I could put this on. Hello, Tommy and Michael and Charlie Grace and everyone. Yes. Well, I hope you got something to drink and maybe some kind of a dessert. Here was my cake. Here's my cake. It was a rainbow cake. It had orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And like I said, I had the sparklers on there, and then I had candles from my other cake last weekend. Had an early start on the birthday. So last weekend. Did I see your happy birthday comment? No, I didn't see that. Renee, where? I mean, up. Was it a private message or just up a bit? Sorry. Hello, Tommy and everybody. Yeah, right on. You wanted to stop in and say happy birthday. I saw this one. Yes. Thank you, Brene. Or Brene. Bree. You're almost there, Bray, Bernie. Yes, I did see that one. Cool. Now there is a couple of places we went last night to one place, uh, like a gambling place, casino. They wouldn't even honor. They wouldn't even give you a piece of cake because of your birthday for free, you know. But some hotels, like that same hotel in the restaurant on the other side, if it's your birthday, they give you your whole meal for free. And then there's another place called Montana's. When you go there and you tell them it's your birthday, it's a steak place. It's your birthday. They bring out this hat with two big horns on it, and they sing "Happy Birthday." You got to wear this. So I don't go there for my birthday. More or less for the kids. It's my birthday. Yes, it is. And I don't know how people, you might say, oh, I was born at such and such a time on that day. Well, I was just always under the, always the understanding that I was born at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's now 1:30 here. So, and I was born 2 hours away from here in another city. So officially, I am actually 70 years and half an hour old. 70 years and one half an hour old. Or like my picture on the for the thumbnail. There's a little picture of a guy that says I'm not 70. He says I'm 69 plus one. 69 plus one. Oh boy. I was born after the aircraft, so I can't say airplanes. But I can't even think of one big change. Well, the price of beer. I remember when there was a guy, his name was Dr. Somebody. His case of beer, he would put a dime back in each case of beer. Like a beer was like a couple of bucks for a 12 pack. Way back when. It's like 20 some odd. I don't know how much it is now, but that was one thing that's probably changed. Another thing of change is I don't know about so much about life-changing things, but the change in the city, how the city looks, and like if you were to go away, if you were to here to have a look and then come back 70 years later, that's what I mean. There's a lot of changes that way. And I don't know. Big change in my life. Got married, got divorced. That's another big change. What else? No kids. So thanks for the question, though, Charlie. So yeah, the subject of going to Mexico for the winter. Where am I going to park my vehicle? And then if I leave it in Medicine Hat or Calgary, it's going to get like very, very cold. So I'm going to have to, everything that's in here that can't take the cold is going to have to be taken out. The rest of it can just sit there. Like in Vancouver, very rarely does it get to zero. And that's perfect. But you can't do that in Alberta, not where I'm at. I could say in the winter here, does it very rarely get to zero? It's always below. Seems like it. So, yes, the cake was good. I don't know how much my blood sugar went up. I lit the candles. I lit the sparklers. So that's unfortunately all gone.
Happy birthday!
Another birthday gone by. I did buy myself a present, and I guess I should be opening gifts now, though. Let's see if you're still in the house. Let's open. I got a card. This one's from my sister and my niece. And it says, may you look back with pleasure and with happiness today on all your cherished memories you have gathered on life's way. Card with number 70 in it. 7 times. 10 years. Oh, here we go. What's inside here? Oh, this was from my sister. And there's a card in here. It says, Happy Birthday. card. Happy birthday card. Right on. Yeah. And in French, of course, too. A $50 gift card. Well, look at that. And it's good for anything then. Sweet. Those always come in handy. And then, let me see, what did I get for myself? Of course, I got a set of these goggles. I do have a set of goggles for my drone already. They're way different than these kind of goggles. These are the kind of goggles you put your phone in and then you fly your drone like that. The other goggles I have go from the controller that I'm controlling the drone with, and the tablet that I'm watching fly goes into the goggles. So HDMI, way different than this. But I got this. I needed this, and I got an app called Lychee. I should be able to fly with this. I might go out try to fly later on today. So that's my birthday present I got for myself. And then my sister got me this. Thank you. Fantastic. How about a horn for that one? And where's my little happy birthday?
Happy birthday!
Right arm. All right, guys, I just want to appreciate and thank each and every one of you for coming in. I think I'm going to end it. I'm out in the baking heat today here. We got a heat wave, and I'm sitting right in it. There's no trees. I'm not in the shade at all. I got good Wi-Fi today. I had one guest on. Thank you, John, for popping in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming in and saying happy birthday and wishing the best. Hopefully I can do the same for you. If I get some notification that it's your birthday, we'll be there, obviously, of course. So thanks, guys, and be safe, stay awesome, and we'll catch you guys all on the next one. Stay Nomadic Outlaws. We'll catch you guys all on the next one. See you there. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes, guys.